Okay, we have seen these two types of resources, natural resources, and within these natural resources, again we have the two types of resources. So renewable and non-renewable. So we have seen all this. And non-renewable resource, yes, in detail we have seen. Next is stock resources. So valuable. So it is the amount of resources available for use. So there is a lot of quantities there, but they are non-renewable. Okay, but we can use that. So such kind of resources are called as stock resources. Potential resources means they are also non-renewable, but they are very little quantities there. So that's why we can't use. Okay, these the potential resources are not available for use. So potential definition, that is not necessary here. That will come in the 10th class. Next, yes. So from here we have to continue. So human made resources. Yes, we have seen this also. Yes. So human as a resource or human made resources. So first one, human made resources, like nothing but, so we have seen all this technology and also the roads, bridges. So here we can see this. So bridges, roads, machinery, vehicles. So all these are known as the human made resources. Even technology is also considered as a human made resource. So resource is nothing but that will be having some utility and that will be having some value. Okay, so those things are called as the resource. Okay. Next, so human resource. So within this man-made resource or human-made resources, we are considering even the human beings also one of the resource, because if there is a if there is bad persons are there, means that is not a good resource. So we require some good resource. So that's why the human beings also is considered as one of the resource. So if you so here good resource or good humans means nothing but, so they should be well educated and they should be having well awareness about the society and also the everything. If you are not educated means, so you must depend on others. So that is not a good resource. Okay, when you become the educated person, so then you will be considered as a good resource. Okay, and next here, okay, human resource refers to the number, quantity, and availability. So and abilities, that is mental and physical, of the people. So we can this is about the human resource. Okay, next one. So we have seen about this. So we already seen this one. Yes, we have seen this one also. So the dreaming. So some small girl is there. So her name is Mona. So Mona has a nightmare. Okay, he thought she got that. So on this earth, everything was drained because of excess of usage by the human beings. So finally, there is no water, there is no food to eat, there is no forest, like that. Okay, so that may become true 1 or 2 days, not 1 or 2 days. It may take some years. That may become at any time. So after 200 years, 300 years, 500 years, like that. Okay, and next one. So we have seen all this one. Next important thing is sustainable development. So sustainable development definition is very important. Said sustainable development. So carefully utilizing the resources so that besides meeting the requirements of the present, also take care of future generations. So what is the meaning for this one means? So whatever the resources are there present day, we have to utilize them in a sustainable manner. So we have to keep in the mind about the future generations. Okay, so future generations. So we have to keep in the mind about the future generations, and then we have to use the present day resources carefully, not continuously or without. So if there is no proper measures means, so that resource will be completed on this earth. So what is the completion of resource on this earth? Suppose if you take one example here, I'm taking one country, the France. So France is having uranium, one of the resource, uranium. Okay, so this uranium in the France completely used by the people. So for the uranium is mainly used for producing of electricity or making of electricity. So whatever the resources are there in this country, that is uranium deposits, they are totally completed, and they must depend on other countries for uranium. Previously in the France also we can find uranium. So from this what we can understand means, so 1 or 2 days the entire earth will be completed. Okay, suppose if you take some 200 years or 500, 600, 700 years like that. So whatever the resources are there on this earth, they will be completed. Okay, so I said no. Suppose if there is no control or excess of deforestation is there. So deforestation is there means what will happen? So all the trees will be cut. Then what will happen? So example after 600 years or 700 years like that, what will happen means there will be no tree on this earth. If you don't control this deforestation means, okay, so there will be no trees. And if you want to see, so after 700 years, if you are having some grandchildren, they are educating in the school, then if they want to see the tree means, so the teacher will tell that, so a tree will be having the leaves like this and the roots like this, stems are like this, and they will be seen in these museums. So we can expect that the trees are present in the museums because they are already extinction, so totally extinction. Okay, so that's why that may come into true after 700 years or 1,000 years maybe, if we go for unsustainable development. So that's why we must go for sustainable development. Whatever the resources are there, we must use in a calculated manner, and we should compromise with the future generations. So they are also having the right on the present day. Suppose if you are having grandchildren, they are also having the right on this that they are also having the right on the resources. So we must conserve the resource. Okay, conserve means what? Protecting. So we have to conserve the resource. So see here. So using of resources carefully and giving them time to get renewed is called as resource conservation. So that is called as mainly the protecting. Okay, we have to protect the resource. Okay, and yes, who can see what you share here? Recording on. Okay. Okay. Next one. So balancing the need to use resources and also conserve them for future generations is called as sustainable development. So mainly this UNO is there now. So you can see this UNO. What is the meaning for UN? Can anybody tell?
United Nations Organism.
United Nations, sir.
United Nation Organization.
United Nation Organization.
United Nation Organization.
Organism.
Okay. I will tell.
United Nation Organization.
Okay. So all members know this one, but but the correct one is, so United Nations Organization. Okay, almost all people has told. Don't worry. So United Nations Organization. So what is the aim of this UNO? Means its aim is to protect the earth and also the world, not only the environment. Okay, its aim is not only to protect the world from or the earth from environment pollution or like that. So total human beings should be saved. Not only human beings, even the animals and all the species present on this earth. This is the aim of the UNO. We can call this is like a single government for total world. So government of total world, like that we can tell. So this UNO, so UNO is there. So UNO is so in the 10th class it will come in the social. Yeah, in the 10th class and also 8th class, 9th class also it will come. Don't worry about that. So this UNO, they said to go for sustainable development. Okay, for conservation of this earth, and they said nearly 17 goals. They are called as 17 sustainable developmental goals. So separate topic is there in the 9th class, 17 sustainable developmental goals. Okay, so that will study in the later sections, that is in the later classes. So what is the 17 goals means there? What is the aim of these 17 goals means? Finally, their aim is to protect this environment and also the earth, to save the earth. Because day by day, due to excess of pollutions and also excess of usage of usage of this forest and also influence of human beings, so completely the earth is going to be completed. And if there is no resources on this earth means, so we will suffer with lack of food and everything. So that's why we must protect these all resources. Okay. And next one. So each person can contribute by reducing consumption. So how can we conserve the resources means? So we have to reduce the consumption. Okay, consumption is nothing but here. So utilizing daily daily we are utilizing some any resource. Example here, water is there. So we are utilizing the water for drinking purpose, eating purpose, for all purpose. But sometimes we are going to waste the water. Okay, that water should not be wasted. Sir, what is there, sir? Again, excess of water is going to be underground water. No, so that will be recharged. Groundwater will be recharged. So what is there, sir? Nothing to be happened if you waste water. So that is not the correct one. Why means because for reaching to this underground, it will take a lot of time. Suppose here I am taking example. Suppose this is ground. Here underground water is there. Okay, water resource. You are getting this water outside on this earth surface, and you are continuously utilizing this water means what will happen? So you are going to use for your domestic purpose like washing, clothing, bathing, everything, eating, drinking like that. After that, you are going to waste some water on the ground. Then what will happen means that water is going to enter into the ground and it is going to trying to reach to this groundwater. But here, so if it reaches to the groundwater means once again it will be recycled. But here, before reaching to this ground, so the water will be present like this here. This is totally having the soils and rocks like that. Okay, think that this is the earth surface or earth crust inside this one. So here, before reaching to the ground surface or before reaching to the underground water, we are continuously utilizing this water. And what will happen after some time? This water will become underground water will become like this. And after some time, so before reaching to this one, this water small excess of water, so this water will be completed and there will be no water here. And then what will happen? On the top side, we are going to suffer with lack of water. That is underground water. So that's why we must conserve. So how can conserve means whatever the usage of water is there. So we have to utilize them in a limited one, and rest of them should be saved. Okay. Suppose if you are taking some bath like that, so take minimum water. Okay, like that. But of course, we can. That is important, bathing and like that. But the main important thing is here. Mainly, the industries are wasting. Okay, industries, large industries, they are wasting a lot of water. And apart from that, even agriculture also. Okay, agriculture, the farmers also wasting a lot of water. So how the water means? Agriculture land is divided into two types. One is dry land. Next one is wetlands. Dry land, wetlands. Dry lands is nothing but these lands are depending completely on rainwater. Okay, wetlands is nothing but so depending on groundwater like bores, wells, and tube wells. Okay, borewells and tube wells are just some wells. So they are called as wetlands. If you are having some well in your field or some bore or motor like that, so you will be as a wetland. So these wetlands farmers, what they are doing means for growing of some crops. Suppose the here one agricultural land is there. So here we can see some plants. Okay, for growing of these plants, we are providing lot of water. Excess of water is provided. What will happen? The plant will receive only just some quantity of water from the root, and remaining water will be wasted, and that will be gone inside the ground, but not to the groundwater. Just they are storing it in the middle of the ground. So then what will happen is water is wasted. So that's why we must use only some special kind of devices. So Israel government is there. Israel government, they for the first time they invented a new technique for saving of water that is called as drip. Okay, it is called a drip irrigation. So drips, okay, some drips are used. So these drips is going to supply only minimum water for these plants. Okay, and also the sprinklers, sprinklers will be there. So water sprinklers, what they are going to do? Just they will sprinkle only little quantity of water.
They will rotate, sir.
Yes, they will rotate while supplying water. They are going to rotate this sprinkling. They are going to sprinkle the water. So these devices should be used by the farmers, but most of them they are not using this kind of techniques. Just they are continuously providing lot of water, and just only little quantity of water is utilized for the plants, and remaining water is wasted, and that will be gone inside the ground, and without reaching to the ground surface, that is underground water. So they are wasting in the middle only. Okay, so that's why we must save the water, save the trees. So they are telling daily save the water, save trees like this. So these are the problems obtained. Okay, and next, okay, so just we move forward. So here, okay, now here some examples are given. So what is the example means here? So before going to that, after every 45 minutes, this class is going to complete in the Zoom. So that's why after completion of this 45 minutes, once again you rejoin. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So come to the point. So that evening, the children and their friends made packets and shopping bags out of old newspapers and discarded clothes and baskets from bamboo sticks. So we will give a few to every family we know. So what is the meaning for this? Okay, so the people, the small children, they prepared a baskets. Okay, so they made packets and shopping bags out of old newspapers. So here newspaper is there. So newspaper is a green. So there is it is not going to pollute the environment. So what we have to do? We have to make the bags through the papers. Suppose if you are using the bags from the plastic, so what will happen? We know that plastic will not be decomposed easily. Okay, plastic is there. So stop using a plastic like that. Suppose if you are using continuously the plastic covers, what will happen? Those covers will not be decomposed. Okay, decomposed in the ground. We have to use the bags or any other waste papers, or just so you can see many things are used by, they are called as use and throw, like a glass plates. Okay, sometimes these bags like that. So we have to use only the things which can be decomposed easily by the earth, but the earth is unable to decompose this plastic, because plastic is made with a high quantity of temperature. So that's why it is unable to decompose easily. Suppose if you keep in the ground plastic, so the plastic will not be decomposed. That will not be converted into the soil. It will take a lot of time. Even after some millions of years ago, also the plastic will be the same like that only. But whereas if you keep the paper inside the ground, so the paper will be decomposed and it will be converted to the soil. So that is a good one. That is called as a green goods or green utility. But whereas this is called as, so it is not a green one. Okay, green for the environment. So this is not a green for the environment. So we must stop using of this plastic and everything. Okay, so here what they are doing means, the small children, so they made the bags out of old newspapers. So by using old newspapers, they made all these bags, and also discarded clothes and baskets from bamboo sticks. So they are going to use the so discarded clothes and bamboo sticks. Okay, so bamboo sticks is there here. With these bamboo sticks also they are going to make this some baskets. Okay, so why this was made with the bamboo sticks? Because here wood is also decomposed easily. But whereas if you go for plastic baskets, so what will happen? So they will not be decomposed. They are not green for the environment. Okay, next. So we'll give a few to every family we have. So they are going to give to all the families to utilize all these green utilities. They are called as green utilities because they are good for environment. Okay. Next, after all, it is for a very good cause. So just they are discussing. This is a communication. Next, I'm going to be very careful and not to waste paper. So here, paper is also very important. So day by day, sir, we said no, just a wood is a very green one. So you can use lot of paper. But of course, you can use the paper, but here continuously utilizing the paper also, that may leads to another problem. Example here, for making of paper, what is required? Yes, boys, can you tell what is required?
Trees.
Sir.
Trees, sir. Trees, sir. Trees.
Yes, trees. Very
Trees.
So through the tree,
Ah.
only, so we are getting the paper. So if you are started using paper continuously, what will happen? Again, we must go
Deforestation.
we must go for deforestation. So that may leads to the deforestation. Okay. So here once again we must save the paper also. So nowadays so this paper utility was increased. So that's why day by day, so new slogan was there, save the paper. So this kind of slogans are coming. So save the paper. Save paper also very important. If you going for digital mainly, so what is the how can we save the means? So the latest. Okay, so the latest technique for saving of this paper is going digitally. Instead of going for writing on the papers or like that, just we go for digital. Then the paper will be saved. So the UNO has said that so better to go for use digital so that we can protect at least some trees without cutting down for paper. Okay, so that's why we must save the paper also. Okay, and next. So I will see that electricity is not wasted in my house. So shouted. So here some Mustafa shouted Mustafa. So electricity comes from water and coal. So we are telling that so electricity. So electricity is not wasted. They will be utilized in a careful manner because if you utilize the excess of electricity means what will happen? Yes, boys, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if you are continuously utilizing electricity, then what will happen? You will get more
Sir,
current bill.
electricity will be finished.
Electricity will not be finished, but
Lack of electricity, sir.
yes,
Water and coal are
Uranium
finished,
will be
sir.
finished, sir.
yes, because actually,
Uranium will be finished.
okay. If you are
The water
continuously
will
utilizing,
exhaust.
if you are continuously utilizing this electricity means, so you will get more current bill. First thing, okay. If you are getting more current bill means what will happen? Automatically, you are going to save the electricity, but not in the school or any public places like that. If you are take the example in your home, okay, just your father and mother, so they know about this electricity bill. So that's why the government has kept this condition electricity bill. So due to that one, the house, so in the house we are utilizing the electricity in a good manner, but even in a good manner also, but even if you utilize more electricity also, that may also leads to problem. Okay, what is the problem here? Because electricity comes from water and coal. So by utilizing this coal and water, we are getting the electricity. Okay, can you believe that this is so through the water electricity is produced? How can,
Yes, sir.
water is, how can you say that electricity is produced from water and coal? Can anybody tell by your opinion? How can we produce electricity from water or coal?
Sir, by water is hydroelectricity, sir. By coal, nuclear power stations.
That is not nuclear, it is thermal. Okay.
Sir, from the electrons present in the coal, we can generate electricity, sir.
Yes, it is called as thermal power. Thermal power means just by heat. We have to produce the heat from the coal, and from that heat, we are going to separate the ions. So there will be two ions, positive ions and negative ions, that will be separated in the heat. Finally, we can produce the electricity. Okay, that will be having different methods. They have their own methods to separate these positive ions and negative ions. When they separated, automatically we will get the electricity. And we know that this is hydrological, so hydroelectricity. Okay, not only this one, apart from this, day by day, so as the electricity is must and should for many things, so there are some green utilities are there. So we know that that is solar electricity or solar power. So we can go for solar powers. Okay.
Wind energy also, sir.
Also, yes, wind energy. Through the wind also we can produce electricity. Even tides also is there. Tidal energy, wind energy. And apart from this, one more, that is a resource using